I am Josephine Ibiwa Abe. I'm an associate professor in the University of Benin, Theatre Arts Department, and I teach performance. I'm an associate professor of performance studies. The significance of this object in the Kingdom of Benin, I would like to express it the way the former Oba did when he was writing a foreword to a book that explains this, that it existed in the absence of photography, that the Benin bronzes, the Benin object existed as a means of documentation of the people's history. It is very significant. It documents various histories in terms of ceremonies, in terms of life expressions. So just like we have other parts of the world documenting history in books. So the Benin bronzes documented the experience of the people in bronze. And if these are transferred into book form, we are going to have like encyclopedia. The object, what it means to me personally is that it tells me about my identity. It tells me about my history. When I see the object, it takes me back to my ancestors and the kind of life that was lived, the stories that was told me by my father, the stories that my grandfather told my father. So these objects, they are there as a reminder of these stories, and they are also there for me to concretize the stories. They are evidences that prove the existence of my ancestor before me. I do choreography, and when I want to do choreography, especially that deals with the history of the people and the Oba is related to it, so it is through the artwork that I get the picture that I create, that I recreate in my dance production. So in terms of its significance, it plays this significant, the major role is that it documents, because the history of the people, if it is not there, it is lost. This interaction of the Benin object is giving the opportunity for the Benin people to have a world-class museum. These objects are returned and they are going to be in the museum to teach the younger generation who will have the boldness, who will see the evidence of their history, to tell to their children. So if the museum, for instance, is built, it's going to create room for more researches in the areas of the Benin bronze, in the areas of cultural studies generally. It's going to expand knowledge for the people. So it's going to be a means of education, a means of knowledge acquisition. Like I said, that when the museum is built, then we are going to be having exhibitions. So this process is creating room for all of these. So it also enhances collaboration with the outer world. It's going to retell our history, not only in the past, but in the present, because we are in the present. And in the present, we are talking about having a world-class museum.